Happy birthday to Krug. Happy birthday to Krug. Happy birthday to Krug. Happy birthday to Krug. Okay, grab a piece of cake and go back to polishing that cannon. Ha! Oh my goodness, I got some special things I want to share this morning. I'm playing in the galley. Yeah, the kitchen, to you landlubbers. Playing in the galley. And got a big slab of bacon here, uncut. I'm gonna find out if it's any good first. Boy, have I got something special to share with you today. Yeah, it's fine. You always have to check. Always have to check. Let's see, did Mama leave me a cutting board? No, I'll have to use a pan or plate. Anyway, today's Krug's birthday. Krug's my #1 crewmate. He's been with me since the beginning, back when I was sloppy drunk. Yeah, but I got some special things I want to share this morning. It looks like if somebody goes back to my profile page and looks at the last news article I shared, somebody has gotten wind of my demands about the needs to clean up the ocean and the property. We got trash. We are awash in trash. I see an eyeball peeking at me. Maybe it's Krug or AD. They ain't saying nothing. But I'm going to take this lovely chunk of slab bacon and cut it up and put it in the fry pan so we can make bacon. But we're going to touch on this sell-by date thing. Yes, I've got something lovely. I love dinner rolls, and one of the best dinner rolls ever are these King's Hawaiian Rolls. Yeah, original Hawaiian sweet rolls, original recipe. Well, these are from before Thanksgiving. Yeah, before Thanksgiving. Yeah, they were bought before Thanksgiving. Yeah, see a little sticker right there? It says 11/30. That's the day they wanted them off the shelf. Yeah, and here it is after Valentine's Day, almost my birthday. So we're going to open them up again in a second here, and I'm going to show you that there's nothing wrong with them. Yeah, nothing wrong with them. Now this bacon come from a butcher shop up in West Unity, northwest, very northwest corner of Ohio. Yeah, and I've been using it for cooking. This is the old-fashioned way, back before they sliced bacon for you. Yeah, as everybody got too busy punching the clock for the man who's dangling those benefits in front of their face, telling them they're going to get the benefits. You know, those benefits you never get. And then when you do get them, you got to pay for them. Yeah, what happened to benefits? More like bonefits. Only the bone never fits. It's awfully painful. Oh, yeah, man, Zack. So I'm going to cook this bacon and make my sweetie some breakfast. Just about 8 more slices here. And we're going to open up this pack of rolls. And I'm going to feed them to her and me. They're great slathered with peanut butter and honey. Krug, what are you doing? I know that's your greasy little face looking at me. You're probably in jail, can't talk to me. I remember. Anyway, or it's my mother wants to pound in on me, see if I'm stone drunk or not. Yeah. None. Yeah, 2 more days, and I'll be 1 year sober, creating the Mad Zack show. It seems like something silly, but it's actually something very beautiful. I've come to appreciate it greatly. And it gives me something to do that's fun. And I know I've got some very special people's lives out there that I've touched. They all know who they are. Some people I've helped with addiction. And kids, loss of their children. I've helped people get their kids back in their lives. I've helped people get away from drinking and drugs. Some people say I've cured them. I don't know, but I'm very pleased. So let me get this bacon in my favorite skillet. It's a great big one. It's like this is Tramontina. Big skillet though. It's like 13 inch, 14 inches. I'm just gonna toss this right in the pan. Turn it on the back burner. We'll put it on high. That's gonna get the pan good and hot. But let me show you these rolls. Oh man, this is gonna be interesting. These are from before. Let's just say that they're from the 30th. Give them the benefit of the doubt because these were on the shelf for a month. So here it is, December, January, February, end of February. This is over 3 months. These rolls are over 3 months old. They've never been opened. I've never looked at them. They've just been, I've looked at them sitting on the counter. And here they are in the package. Yes, some of those scientists out there saying, well, you can't see all mold. No, you can't. But there's no mold. There's no little white spots showing the mold. I'm going to take it out of the package. We're going to look at the bottom of it. Yeah, there's the bottom, the sides. Yeah, no mold. No mold. Let's break one off. Oh, look at it. Broke right. Look at the... Oh, look at that. See how pliable it is? Look. Oh, man. Just like brand new. Yeah. What are they putting in the food that's making it last that long? These should have been old and moldy and thrown out to the birds already. Yeah. But I'm going to wrap them in tin foil. Or, better yet, I'm going to put them in this pan. I'll just put half of them in the pan. 6 of them ought to be enough for now. Because if I toast them all, then they'll dry out when I'm in between eating them, and then they won't be any good. So I'll put them in the pan. I'll toss them in the oven for while it's preheating. Yeah, and then I'll shut it off when it's done preheating, and then they should be perfect. So anyway, this is a home economics lesson. Now these rolls, these King's Hawian Rolls, they're kind of expensive. Then they should be if they're actually coming from Hawaii. Let's see where they're made. I doubt they're coming from Hawaii. Made in King's Hawaiian Bakery West Incorporated, 19161 Harbor Gate Way, Torrance, California, 90501. Registered trademark of King's Hawaiian Holding Company. I wonder who owns King's Hawaiian Holding Company. Copyright 2018. Yeah. So our story, back in the 1950s in Hilo, Hawaii, a man named Robert R. Tierra had a passion for baking. He worked tirelessly to create a bread that was soft, sweet, and irresistible. After years of making his bread in Hawaii, Robert decided to expand to the mainland. Today, the Tierra family continues his legacy of creating irresistible products made with aloha spirit and enjoyed by millions. Yeah, millions of this bag and this wax-impregnated tray heaped up in the landfill or burnt in a burn barrel. Alright, we'll put them back in the bag and save them. Yeah, 3 months, 3.5 months old, damn near. You could say 4 months old. These rolls are 4 months old. Is that a selling point for King's Hawaiian bread? Maybe. I want to know what the chemicals are in it. You see, FDA regulations, gotta stir my bacon. FDA regulations for food production says you can have, you know, X amount of hair in the food. You can have so much of a percent of toxic chemicals. There's regulations on it. There's actually a number of rat turds that they'll allow in a loaf of bread before it's not fit for human consumption. Oh yeah. Yeah, so much salt, so much sugar. Well, the sell-by dates and consumer manipulation, you can't trust any of them. But everybody's a household name, aren't they? And all those household names that buy advertisement control the TV networks and the broadcasting networks on what is put on TV. And they've been making people into children. Yeah, you ever hear that phrase, like taking candy from a baby? Well, through the Nielsen's TV ratings and through the psychology studies that they've been doing on how to get money out of us, they've turned us all into babies to take candy from. Yes, they have. Or want to be gangsters. Yeah, want to be gangsters. This is a dead-end lifestyle. Nothing like having your own garden. And even, there's a lady out in California that was in charge of some prison inmates, and she did a study where they took guys out of the joint and put them in a garden, in a community garden, and they toiled the soil and toiled the dirt and grew plants and tended them and cared for them and harvested the fruits. You know, when you say the fruits, it's whatever they produce. Doesn't mean citrus or fruit, actually. Everybody's been dumbed down with TV. I want to try and change that. I want to try and help people find their way back to themselves. Yeah, to where you can plan a camping trip with your kids and just load the car up and go without stopping at Walmart and buying $200 worth of crap. That's not camping. That's taking the city in the woods and leaving a mess in the pile for the bears to pick through. Yeah. So anyway, I just cleaned my kitchen. I've been in here about 15-20 minutes. I haven't been on the air for a couple of days because I've been busy packing. Yeah. Now I got a good question. Last night I went to bed. I forgot to put my guacamole away. Does guacamole spoil on the counter overnight? It shouldn't. It's just avocado and lemon and cilantro and seasons. It's not anything in there. I'm putting it back in the fridge to eat it later. Yeah. Put it back in the fridge and eat it later. So I'm cooking this bacon up. It does have a little bit of an odor to it that it's old. I can't feed it to the dog raw. I get worms or something. I got 16 eggs left here in this carton of eggs. Yeah, so it's going to be a great day. We're going to go for motorcycle ride. It's going to be 50 degrees. Yeah, it's going to be 50 degrees. Ooh, look at my new cigarette case. See, Krug? See it? Look, it's got the Confederate flag in there, and there's the eagle. Yeah, I love it. Okay. So, now we got the bacon cooking. Turn that down to... Yeah, here's the other thing. They got the numbers on the burner. Well, yeah, low, 2, 4, 6, 8, high. It'd be nice if they put the temperature on there instead. That's just one little way they made you dumber. Yeah, by taking the temperature off the stove. Yeah. The temperature's on for the oven. I am envious of anybody who's got any money and can afford one of those nice refrigerators from Bosch. Bosch makes a refrigerator, a side-by-side. It's got Bluetooth capability with built-in radio and all that other stuff. Yeah, you got $6 grand for a fridge. Back in the old days, you had a cool refrigerator house. They didn't call it a refrigerator. They didn't. It was it's called something else. It was before the refrigerator and before they made ice boxes for people An ice box is basically a wooden chest. It looks like a miniature refrigerator. You just put a block of ice in it, and then it was just a cooler. Well, before they had that, they built a special shed, stacked straw all along the walls of it, and then they would go out to the pond. So you have to have a pond. So they would go out to the pond and they would cut chunks of ice out of the pond and put it in the ice house, and that's what kept everything cold and frozen. Yeah, an ice house is what they called it, an ice house. Actually, you see, I got my little pan here, and I use the pizza pan for a lid. So instead of lighting the oven, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set the rolls on top of the pizza pan, let them heat up on top of the skillet. And you get two burners out of one, you see. That's saving money, saving electricity. Yeah. We're in a lot of trouble. People don't realize. Get off my screen. I'm not chatting with you. People don't realize how much trouble we're in because they don't see it. You don't see the trash in your yard. You don't see it from your living room. You can't see the landfill. Let's go in the living room. Turn these lights off so I can save money on band equipment. Yeah, for my fantasy band. Okay, let's check out this news article real quick. Yeah, so let's check out the news article. AD, where are you? I see you out there playing with the boys and girls. I'm calling you. Yes, invite. Tim Homerhausen, get over here. Krug. Okay, so let me go to my magic notebook. And we'll go to Facebook News. Here's the article. The world is throwing away 3 million face masks every minute, and the growing mountain of waste is a toxic time bomb. Yeah, well, they're just talking about the face masks. Yeah, the face masks. Some stupid face masks. That's just part of it. Let's open the article together and see what it says. I'm not going to read it. We're going to speed read it. Oh, and it right out. See, it's the insider site. And right off the bat, as I'm scrolling down, boom, a pop-up pops up where they want me to give them $1 for a monthly trial. Yeah, and then you forget that you had the trial, and then they start charging your bank account $12.95 every month. Yeah, I already knew this. These guys are late to the trash party, so I'm not going to try and read the article. I don't need to. I already been doing the studies. I've been doing the research, and little did I realize this whole time I've been doing the show, it was all meant to be. It was. I've been training and cleaning up and training and getting ready for battle. Yeah, getting ready for battle. And I got these little ghosts. Go get the pumpkin. Where's the pumpkin? They go in. Riley loves these little squeakies. See, he's got the pumpkin toy, and then you put the ghosts inside. It come with 3 ghosts, and then you give it to him and let him try and get the ghosts out. So anyway, this trash thing, nobody cares. Nobody's paying attention to it. The whole damn country, our country is completely blind to it. They're busy watching Kim Kardashian and gossiping about Bruce Jenner, Caitlyn Jenner, and concerning themselves with everybody else is doing behind closed doors. It's none of your business. It's none of your business what goes on in somebody's house. You know what goes on in your house. How's your house any different than anybody else's? Everybody's the same. Yeah, different income levels, but all the same. Even a rich guy, even a guy that you think is well off, he makes 120 plus a year. He's learned to live within that income, and at the end of the week, he doesn't have any more money in his pocket than you do. No. Supreme Court agrees to weigh in on a legal fight over the Remain in Mexico border policy. That's the other thing, too. They bombard you with so much news, or supposed news, that you don't get time to pay attention to what you should be paying attention to. The Wall Street Journal with their stupidity. Crypto whales accumulate 700 million in XRP speculators top market. Yeah, this cryptocurrency is a big scam too. I don't read the news, I don't watch the news. I scan through it and I look at the fodder they throw out there for the consumers to read. Business Insider, 3 hours ago. Psychoactive ingredient in magic mushrooms may treat depression for much longer than... See, have a huge burst in depression. If anybody is as old as I am, 51, 52, they will remember back in the late 80s where there was this big craze about depression, how, you know, everybody's depressed, and they started prescribing Prozac. Yeah. Well, every other person out there is on Prozac or Lexapro or some kind of an antidepressant. It's the electricity. Electricity gives you depression. Electricity coupled with all these sold arguments that they give us in the sitcoms and on all this TV programming gets us to thinking about our own spouses and causing unnecessary arguments. Yeah. So, psychoactive ingredients. So what they're going to do is they're getting ready to market magic mushrooms to people. I'll bet you. What do you bet? And the prosthetic lung. They have a plastic lung that they made you can see through. They're getting ready to start doing lung transplants. I'll read the article later. Let's play some music. Yeah, we'll play some music for a minute. AD hasn't shown up yet. Hope she's doing good. No, don't sign me up. I already know about magic mushrooms. Back in the early time, the natives of South America. Oh, here's my new helmet. Check this out. I got 2 helmets for $30. Look at this helmet. It's a full face. It's got venting. Full face. Beautiful helmet. And this lifts up. Just like that. Yeah, it's a $200, maybe $250 helmet. I got this one. I got another one for $30 for the pair of them. Hell of a deal. Hell of a deal. Yeah, let's see. Do I have a guitar picky poo? No. Oh yeah, I do right here in my possible sack. Possible sack. Anything's possible when you've got a possible sack. Yeah. Get out a 50 millimeter pick. Still haven't found anybody to play guitar with. Had one guy I met on Facebook, and on the local guy, I had him meet me up to Old Bill Bailey's. And he said he wanted to play heavy metal. I said I don't really care to play heavy metal. I want to write songs. Wasn't that big. Wasn't quite a choke. I've eaten goat. Working on the farm. Won't do you any harm. Anyway, King's Hawian Rolls keep for 4 months on the shelf. Can't believe that. Anyway, it's 9/11. I gotta go drink some coffee and get my Harley out. I'm gonna go ride on the bike today. Yeah, and tease all those guys who won't get theirs out. Yeah, it's nice dry roads. There's no salt. There's no snow. There's no wetness of any kind. There's no puddles. Yeah, it's going to be 50 degrees today. Yay. That's why I bought the leather. Yeah, 100 mile an hour. You hit the ground wrapped up in leather. It'd be just like an egg wrapped in Charmin. Peace, love. You know who cares. Give me a shout. Give me a jingle. I'll send you a tingle. See ya. Happy birthday, Krug.